Hey guys, can everyone hear me? Is everyone there? So I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm just wondering if you guys can actually hear me now or what's going on, because it's been a while. So just type yes if you can hear me, or if it's too loud, or if you need me to change the volume or anything like that, just let me know. Yes, everyone can hear me? Great, awesome, okay, cool. Woo! Took me a while to get started there. Sorry I'm late, guys. How is everyone doing? I haven't live streamed with you guys in over, I don't know, what's it been, like 3-4 months or something? So the chat's going pretty fast. You guys want me to put slow mode on? I can do that. Make it a little easier for you guys to respond and stuff. So let's see if I can control that here. One sec. So how's all your days going? Is everyone? I know everyone in the States is. You guys got a holiday going on right now, don't you? Let's see here. Enable slow mode. So let's do, I don't know, every 30 seconds, something like that. Sounds about right. All right. There we go. Slow mode is on. That's a little better. Should we go even slower? Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll go slower. Everyone's going kind of crazy. So we'll go 60 seconds per person. That'll make it a little easier. Yes, so am I going to do a face reveal? I absolutely will, but only if we reach funding on the fan film. And that is what this video is about. That's what we're going to talk about today. I really want to talk about the fan film. So I'm here to answer all your questions about it. Whatever you guys want to ask about Star Wars, about the channel, about me, about the fan film. I think, you know, we'll have a couple hours here just to enjoy and have some fun. So now if you guys do want to send super chats, I would say that, you know, obviously any other time I'd be like, yeah, of course, hey, throw me your money. But I would much rather you donate to the Kickstarter down in the description there. I really want this fan film to happen. It's something that I've worked on over the last, I'd say since last June. I was contacted by Danny Ramirez, which is the director of the fan film, of my fan film that I want to make. And he's down in LA. He contacted me last June or July, and he's like, you know, I heard you want to make a fan film, because I mentioned it in the videos, and I've been doing that since the beginning, right? But he emailed me, and I kind of like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I think I was only at like 500,000 subs at the time, so I was like, you know, whatever, like, I'm too small for this. Then, you know, kept going on through time, gained subs, the channel got bigger, and yeah, here we are today. He messaged me again back in, I think it was February, or even before that, and we got to work on it. We started, you know, with an outline of the script. We started with, you know, what's going to happen? What do we want to see? Do we want to see Vader? Do we want to see Palpatine? Do we want to see, like, maybe a different story? And what I wanted to always do was make a Vader fan film. I think we need to see Vader in a different light. So that's pretty much what the plot of this one is. Not just, you know, so much, of course, Mace coming back and all that, but I want to see Vader in a different light that we haven't seen him before. So this is going to take place 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. It's going to basically cover Vader as he's struggling through his transition to becoming the Dark Lord of the Sith that we all know in episode 4, 5, and 6, and of course in Rogue One. But I want to see the mental struggle, the physical struggle, the emotional struggle that he's going through between, you know, getting rid of Anakin and becoming Vader. And that is what we see especially in this image right here. So right here is where Mace is basically like, so, okay, what happens is, if you guys haven't checked out the Kickstarter, go click the link right now below. And before I continue, I got a super chat. I want to answer that so I don't leave you hanging. Thanks for the super chat, Vanguard Skyler. He says, hey dude, I'm a big fan of your videos, and I am a Grey Jedi. I hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend, and may the Force be with you. Thank you, Skyler. I really appreciate that, man. May the Force be with you too, bro. So where was I? Right, so 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. Now what happens is Palpatine basically says, you know, Vader, you have to kill your biggest enemy. And there's a Jedi that is alive, and he's on Naboo. And for this, you know, for Vader, Naboo's a really big issue. He doesn't want to go there because it's Padme's gravesite. You know, and he hasn't come to terms with her dying yet at this point. You know, he has, but it's still very much real. And it's only been, you know, 8 months into this transition. So he goes to Naboo with the band of the 501st, and he basically hunts these Jedi down. But what he doesn't know is that it's not just regular Jedi that have survived Order 66. It's actually Mace Windu. And so when he gets there, you know, of course, something bad happens to the clones, as we can see right here. And then they all charge him. Now, a lot of people have said, is Ahsoka going to be in the fan film? No, she won't. I'm not going to bring her in because her story is still too cloudy. We don't know yet what's going on with her. So, with her, she might come in later, but probably not in this fan film. So, and that was supposed to be Quinlan Voss, but I cut him out because it's just going to be too confusing. I don't want Quinlan Voss in there because I don't really want to put any canon characters in there that haven't died yet. I want this to be as true to the canon timeline as possible. So if I can stick to that, you know, with the exception of Mace Windu coming back, then hey, cool. I got a few super chats here, so let's check these out. How can I submit a demo reel as a composer? Eric Gordon. So all auditions will take place if we reach funding. Now, as it stands, we're not going to reach funding for the fan film, and if we don't, I mean, no one's credit card will be charged for anyone who donated. I know there are some tiers that have donated actually thousands of dollars, and I'm going to read their names right now. So I'm going to give you guys a shout out, and I'll also give you guys a shout out in tomorrow's actual video, which won't be just, you know, a live stream. So first we got Kasim, who donated $2,000. We've got Alex Errit Kelch, I hope I'm saying your name right, $625 pledge. Forsaken Spartan, $625. Corvus, $625. Lee, $400. Samuel Tao, pronounced like towel but without the L, he says, $356. Jan Kondorf, $350 to the Kickstarter. Dimitri, $350, and Lucas, $350. So these guys are the biggest Kickstarter funders that have shown up in the last, I think it's been 4 days since we've launched the project. Now, the project has been going on, I believe, since its last Friday, and we've raised 27,000 Canadian. That's a lot, but the goal is 1.1 million, and I need you guys to help out. So I need everyone. I mean, the video that I uploaded about the fan film hit 125,000 views or whatever, and what's this? It hit 125,000 views, and if each of you donated just the price of a movie ticket, we would reach the funding for this fan film. Now, this is non-profit. I won't be making any money from this because, first of all, that's illegal. Disney would be right at my door with like a huge contract saying like, hey, we're going to take you to court. You can't do this. This is going to be for the fans and for the fans only. This is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and a lot of work has gone into it. I've paid over $6,000 already just for concept art alone, and I truly believe in this script. Now, there are going to be more concept arts coming in the next few days. I've got a really cool one coming for you guys. It's going to be, you know, it's a bit of a spoiler, but hey, at this point, we need to build more buzz around this Kickstarter because we only have 26 days to go to raise 1.1 million Canadian. And, you know, we're asking a lot, but this is going to be something very special. I don't want to make something, you know, in a backyard somewhere, maybe, you know, priced at 50 grand. And like, yeah, it would be cool, but it's just not going to be at the fidelity that I want it to be. It's not going to be at the quality that I want it to be and what the fans deserve. You know, this is the biggest channel on YouTube that I've created, and I'm really proud of that. And I couldn't have done that without you guys. But with that, I want something very special. I want something really great. So I need you all to go here. I need you all to pledge whatever, $5, $10. If you all band together, we could get something really amazing, and then production could start. So once the 26 days ends, and only if we reach funding, then you guys will be charged. Otherwise, it'll be a scrap and you guys won't be. Now, if it won't be, well, I really want this to happen, so we're going to have to come up with some things. Maybe we're going to have to drop the quality of the film, cut out a lot of things from the script, which I really don't want to do, and we're going to have to maybe make it, you know, half the price of the budget, which would suck, but you got to do what you got to do. So we got some super chats here. Vigilant Slayer says, are there going to be any roles in the film requiring a 10 to 18-year-old male? Yes, there will be. Absolutely. So if this gets funded, I will be holding auditions, and I have a whole team working with me. And so it's not just me. Like, it's not, I wouldn't even be able to know how to start this. This Kickstarter was made by me and the director. And he's also the co-writer as well. And I also have another co-writer that has worked on the script. The idea was pitched by me to have Mace come back, to have Vader go to the most stressful place for him, in a place that we haven't seen before, somewhere on Naboo. That would be by far the most different place that we have not seen Vader. And of course, you know, where they've put Padme's grave in canon, we don't know, but this will fall into the line of canon as best as possible. So, let's answer another super chat here. Alan Hughes, you sent €5, but you didn't ask me anything, man. But thank you for your support. The Retro Gamer says, hey, man, huge fan. Plan on seeing Han Solo this Saturday. Can't wait for it. And do you think if it's possible for Maul to be in the Obi-Wan movie? 100% I do. 100%. I think Maul will definitely be returning in the Obi-Wan movie, and I can't wait to see the Obi-Wan film. I really want Star Wars to be just something... It's not doing too well with the fans right now, so I want it to be a little more exciting. And I think, you know, they're saving some of the cool stuff for later, and I want them to just, you know, give us a little more to be excited about right now. But I liked Solo. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was cool. Adam Kern, if you guys are sending super chats, go donate to the Kickstarter. Don't send me money. I want this film to be, you know, I want this film to happen more than you guys sending me cash. Like I really want this to take place, and if it does, you know, not only is it going to create so many jobs for people out there in the film industry, but I think it'll just give something really special back to the fandom, and that's something I really want to create here. That's something I've really wanted to do. I mean, we've never seen Vader like this, in this position here. Like, when have we ever seen that? We haven't even seen that really in the comics that much, not to a foe or an enemy or a hero such as Mace Windu. I mean, we're going to see him like we've never seen him before, where he's struggling. And this, he is behind Padme's grave. So we bring up that image. He is behind Padme's grave here, or in front of it. So Mace has just thrown him into it, and he's pinned him with his lightsaber, and he can't move. And Vader's arm is defeated, like his arm is cut off. His suit is just absolutely annihilated, and that's one of the tiers that we have. So that's probably like the biggest tier, I think, is someone who donates $9,000 Canadian or more, you get Vader's damaged suit, and we're only going to have 3 of them. And yes, I will have a big face reveal in this, so I'm very excited about that. I think we can hit funding. We only have 26 days to go. The channel is massive. We have a 1.1 million subscriber base, and if only less than 10% of you donated the price of a movie ticket, we would reach funding. I need you guys to share this. I need you guys to believe in me, just as you have. I need you guys to believe in the project and the script. I want to give you something very special that has never been done before. And I'm not constrained to the ties of canon, which is sick, which is cool. So I don't have to worry about that. I could basically go above and beyond and do things that are a little more dark and gritty and you know, like when have we gotten this? I want this to happen. I want to see this. You know, Mace just shows up in the dark and all you see is purple flashing in and out. You know, a Wookiee slamming Vader through a wall. Like, these will all be done in extreme high budget. That's why it's such a high budget fan film. And I can see, you know, a lot of people would be like, oh, wow, this is not going to happen. We're not going to reach funding. But we will. We can. I mean, just in a few days, we reached 27, almost 28,000. So if we all band together, and I know the fandom is extremely, extremely strong in banding together, I believe we are the strongest fandom out there in the world for any, you know, fun thing like this. I think we're stronger than Marvel. We're stronger than anyone. I think if we come together and we just donate like $5 to $7, I mean, I've put in a lot already. Obviously, I don't want anything, so I'm anonymous. But this could be something very special. So let's read some sponsors here and some super chats. So excited for the fan film, Adam Kern says, I've been wanting you to do a what if Anakin joined the Son of Mortis and didn't get his memory wiped since you made the channel, just if you ever get a chance after film. Absolutely I will, and I can even do that before the fan film gets funded. Welcome new sponsor, Anthony Lacuzzi. I hope I'm saying that right, bro. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Kenny Jensen. How are you disappointed in the box office results for Solo? Also, I donated $5 to the Kickstarter. Thanks, Kenny. I really appreciate it, man. I don't really care how much money Disney makes. It's not for me to decide. That's not my business. Their money is their money. All I care about is the direction of where they're going with Star Wars. I wasn't a fan of The Last Jedi, but I liked Solo. I thought it was fun, and for what it was, you know, it's Solo. Like, for me, my heroes weren't Han Solo growing up. You know, yeah, he was cool, but my hero was Luke Skywalker. You know, my hero was Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi. My hero was Anakin Skywalker when he was good. You know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Those are my heroes. So if they butcher those films, then I'll be hurt. But as for right now, the box office for Solo, it could be $1. I still enjoyed the film. You know, I had fun. I thought it was cool. It was a good film. Sam Picklesheimer. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thanks for the super chat, man. But just save your super chats. Donate to the fan film. I really want this thing to happen. Let's go over some of the more crazy scenes that you guys have questions about. I want to answer some questions here. Let's see what's going on. Now, for those who like The Last Jedi, that's great. I liked a lot of parts of it too, but I just wanted to see Luke in a more, how do you say, epic moment, at least, you know? My favorite non-Force sensitive character? Probably, yeah, I guess probably Han Solo. Maybe Chewbacca. Ask Alex Becker for help. I'm sure he will gladly help this become a thing. I need you guys to tweet all those guys that you think would actually help. Everyone share with Samuel Jackson on Twitter. Tim Timmons, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, that would help definitely. We need more exposure. You know, Star Wars is in a very quiet time right now, and I remember, you know, last year around this time my videos were getting an outreach of 150,000 views, and that was only with like 500,000 subs. So definitely a lot of people are turning away from Star Wars, I know, but also I believe this is making us stronger. I believe it's making us a closer fandom and a more powerful fandom. So I want to talk about this image right here. This image, basically, if you have any questions, let me know right now about this image. We're going to go over them. This image is basically where Vader, as you can see, his knee and his suit is completely destroyed. This is like not normal for Vader. His face is shown, and while this is a concept, these are all pieces from the script itself. So what is happening here, Vader is essentially turning the tide. This is obviously before he gets completely mangled in this scene here. But, you know, this is where Mace turns the tide and just completely uses the pod and goes insane. But right here is where Vader has been, you know, beaten up. They're both basically just beating the crap out of each other at this point. We're going to see them in different lights that we've never seen them before. So Vader's kneeing Mace in the face, obviously self-explanatory. I don't really need to explain that. But he's basically using the dark side at this point, and we can see his eyes are now extremely orange. And through the fan film, I don't want to give too much away, but they will flicker between light and dark because he is so conflicted with what is going on. And that is something that we haven't really seen on screen. We haven't seen on film. And I really want to show that, you know? So this is where, you know, the Jedi remaining from Order 66 are running towards Vader. Obviously self-explanatory. But there's another one I want to explain, which is right here. Vader's struggling. He has pretty much been beaten by Mace at this point, and this is before he is like extremely beaten, where his whole helmet comes flying off. There's a scene in the film where his suit gets absolutely destroyed to the point where it looks like this. I mean, just look at the detail here. Look at everything that's going on. Let's zoom in. Like, he is literally hanging from cybernetic strings here. So, let's answer some questions. Will I make a profit? No, I legally can't, because this is a Disney film. This is a Lucasfilm fan film, and that is illegal. I'll go to jail. Then I won't be able to make videos. So that would suck. Who's playing Vader and Mace? Well, that will all be revealed if we hit funding. However, we haven't chosen an actor for Mace yet. We haven't chosen any actors, except for a few. Star Wars HQ will have a cameo in the film. The Lore Master will have a cameo in the film. Geeks and Gamers will have a cameo in the film. And a few other channels that I'll mention later on. Will we ever get a face reveal? Thanks for the super chat, man. Yes, you will. If this fan film gets funded, you will get a very big face reveal. I assure you that. But you guys will have to guess for yourselves who it will be. So, I'm not going to give that away. What do you think about making the Kickstarter for 6 days? That's the problem. We can't change the Kickstarter time now that it's launched. So, this is all we got, man. 26 days. But like I said, 125,000 people viewed the video outlining this Kickstarter, and if all of you donated, you know, the price of a movie ticket, we would have reached target by now. So it's 1.1 million Canadian, but I think in American that's like 850, 860, and that would have happened immediately. We're gonna need a whole crew. Obviously, this is like, I'm not making money from I'm sure some people see this and like, oh, like Star Wars Theory's trying to make. It's like, no, I legally can't. At all. So, you know, we got people donating right now to the fan film. Just go in there, donate, you know, $5, the price of a coffee, whatever you can give. And if you can't give anything, I still love you the same, but I want you to share this project with people who can give, because at the end of the day, this isn't something that I can, you know, do myself. I need you guys. I need the fans, and the fans need to come together to really give something great back to the fandom, back to the community. I want you guys to believe in me here. I know you do. And I just need all of us to come together. Okay, so Daniel Martinez says with his super chat, were you planning on including the Emperor? If so, what kind of demo would you want to receive? Asking because I'd like to submit if funding is made. Absolutely, the Emperor will be in this film, and that's actually one of the concept arts that I'm releasing in the next couple of days. So I can't wait to show you guys that one. And I'll be holding more live streams through the week until this project is funded, and hopefully it will be. So, you know, just to keep reminding you guys and to get some more support. The next super chat is, who will you be playing in the film? A demasked Vader, I presume? I can't reveal that just yet, Jarrett. Thank you for your super chat, but I cannot reveal that just yet. That is going to be the big surprise, and that is going to be the big reveal. Not to mention, of course, the film itself. Flying Hawaiian. Thanks for your super chat, bro. Hey, I've been watching your channel since day one, been a fan ever since. What is the goal to get this film started? If you need any actors, let me know. I absolutely need actors. We need a whole crew of people. This is going to be the biggest fan-funded Star Wars fan film in history. So what we need is about 860,000 American. And we're going to make something really special. This is not going to be a low-budget little, you know, backyard or little studio thing. We need to build sets. Literally, this set right here that you guys see, we need to build this. And it needs to be destroyed. And that's going to be something that's going to cost a lot. The next part that's going to cost a lot of money is going to be, I have it right here, is the special effects. If I can find it. Where is it? Right here. So special effects are all those effects done on set and not in the computer. So everything from wind, water, and fire to using wires, breakaways, and stunts are special effects. That's going to be itself 50 grand US. The visual effects are going to be about 200,000 Canadian or 150,000 US, which, you know, we need. We can't afford a starfighter battle in space because that's just way too crazy. But everything from, you know, big force pushes, robotic limbs, explosions, blaster bolts, force powers, which I've put in some crazy things that we haven't seen on film or in the comics. You know, things from Legends, and especially, of course, lightsaber battles. So all of these are gonna, you tally it up, and it comes to this number right here, which is exactly what we need. So more than just donating, I need you guys to share this with literally everybody. And I've seen Kickstarters on here that have reached millions of dollars for the most, you know, absurd things like board games. So I think the Star Wars fandom is a little stronger than board games, and I think we can all come together and hopefully make something great. And if we don't reach budget, then you guys won't be charged all the money. Like, there is no money here right now. It's just in cyberspace. So if we reach the goal, then yes, your credit cards will be charged. You guys will get the tiers. You guys will get all the pledges that you have received, all the rewards to them. If you guys want me to go over those, I can, or you guys can just read them on your own. I don't want to be boring and just keep reiterating stuff here. The next super chat. Hey, what is your favorite Sith? Definitely Vader, 100%. Will Grand Moff Tarkin appear? Master Lego asks. I don't know yet. He could, but that's not something we've decided yet. But he's not in the script as of yet. Thanks for your super chat, Royal Dole 7. He says, I plan on donating to the cause. I really hope the amount is met, but even if it's not, you still have the best channel on YouTube. Thanks, man. And if it's not, I'll be crushed. I'll really be hurt because, a lot of time and, of course, a lot of my money has gone into it, but a lot of time has gone into this, and the vision of creating something really special has gone into this over the last, pretty much since I started the channel, because that's something I wanted to do for a long time. If you guys go back to some of my first videos, I mentioned it somewhere there. I think when I had like 4,000 subs. I always said I wanted to create a Vader fan film, and we're here. Like, we're so close, but I need you guys. Like, I get sponsorship requests in emails every day from big companies, small companies, and honestly, maybe I should do them because then it would help pay for this film, but I just don't want to be a channel that turns out to, like, just pump you guys full of advertisements. That's not what Star Wars Theory is about, and that's not what it's been about. That was never the point of it. The point of it was to create a community, and I've been able to do that through you guys alone only. So I don't want to become one of those channels that just pumps advertisements and, for money and all that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I just never did. I've done it a few times in the past. I think I did one with Amazon, and that was for something I actually believed in. It was for Audible, and that was cool. But other than that, I'm just not down. But I'm always getting emails about, big funds that people will send, and I don't know. It's just not my thing. Christian Wetzel, thanks for your super chat. He says, hope you make it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So this right here, this is actually a Wookiee Jedi who has survived Order 66. Now, I'm not going to mention his name because that would give away some stuff, and I want you guys to be surprised when you guys see the Vader fan film. If you guys hit the budget, actually, I'm hoping. And he is so enraged. You don't anger a Wookiee, basically. He is taking Vader, and he is just running him through a brick wall. And that, like, we've never seen that before. That's just insane. Like, I want to see that on film. I want that to happen, And Mace is just standing guard, ready. And, of course, at this point, Mace is just an older, much more weathered, this is 8 months after he was thrown out that window. After Windu was thrown out the window, funny enough. So, he is different. He is much more, I don't want to say using the dark side, because that's very against Mace, but he's definitely mad. That's for sure. I'm not going to put it lightly. He's definitely mad, as we can see, is what he does to Vader, pushing him into the barriers, pushing him into the walls. Both characters will basically just be pushed to their limits like we haven't seen before. I want Vader to be this unbelievably terrifying creature. I don't want him to be just a man. I want him to be just, so messed up in his mind between being around Padme's tomb and being, conflicted with how Palpatine couldn't save her when he promised that, he could, and that was the whole reason Anakin turned to the dark side, was so that he could save Padme and, of course, learn more powers in the Force. And Mace is absolutely disgusted with what he has done, how he has killed younglings, how he has basically just destroyed the whole galaxy and turned the Sith into something that has been long gone. So they're both at their points here, they're both at their peaks, and they just show it. They show it in the lightsaber battles, they show it in their Force powers, they show it in literally every possible way that we have seen, or that we could see. So let's answer some super chats here. What will happen to the script if the goal is not met? The script will remain there. I'm going to have to come up with something, maybe cut a lot of stuff out and drop the fan film to, a smaller tier. But it's not even like, we're at like 100 grand or something. We're like only 628 backers. And I have 1.1 million subs. Like, you can imagine, I feel pretty destroyed right now. I don't feel very good. I did polls, going into this. I'm like, are you guys sure you want this? I'm going to put a lot of time and effort and money. I have to pay the director, too, for all of his work. And you know, 628 backers out of, I think it was like a poll of like 50,000 people that said they were behind this. And that's, you know, that's what happens. What can I say? You know, what can I say? That's life. So, let's answer some more super chats because I know some disappeared here, so I'm just going to try to bring them back up. Let's see. Okay, so super chats that we missed. Quack the Mandalorian, thank you for your super chat. Love your vids, man. I had two things to ask. Could you use the super chat money for the film? And are there any bounty hunters going to show up in the film? I'm actually trying to get Daniel Logan in the film, who was the original Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones, but we don't really have a spot for him just yet. But if he wanted to be in the film, then we would have to make a place for him because he's, you know, I'm a big fan, and I think, you know, he would do justice to it, and I think he would help the film be, you know, extra cool. Having Boba in there, that'd be sweet. I've talked to him before. He's a real nice guy, so maybe you guys can tweet him too. Thomas Morris donates £1. Thank you, man. The Gaming Holtz. They're Imperial Commandos or Imperial ARC Troopers. These guys are like the 501st Elite. So we're going to have a mixture of basically everything. We're going to have Imperial Commandos, ARC Troopers, everything. I want you guys to basically get every clone that you want in there. Multiverse says, will the 501st get a good amount of screen time and action? Absolutely! I love the 501st, and I want them to be brought to justice in this fan film as well. What's the runtime on this fan film? Well, if we reach this budget, probably 30 minutes or more. If we don't, then we'll have to scrap this one. No one will be charged, as you only get charged once we hit funding after the 26 days. So even if we hit funding by tomorrow, let's say miraculously, no one will get charged after 26 days. And we got some pretty big backers already. You know, we have one gentleman, one fan, who actually gave over $2,000, which is pretty crazy. You know, that just shows that he believes in us, believes in this vision, and I want all the fans to believe in that too. Will there be an Anakin flashback? You know, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm just going to say there will be many prequels characters that will be coming back in flashbacks or however possible, if you know what I'm saying. Patrick says, going to be dropping 50 pounds tomorrow. I hope you reach the goal. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your love for the franchise and your support and everything, and believing in my vision and the script. Vigilant Slayer, dude, if you need to pump this channel full of advertisements to get this thing going, then by all means do it. Thank you, man, but, you know, I really don't want to become one of those channels that just does that. That's just so not me, you know? But, anyways, yeah, I think we can all come together. I think, you know, at 1.1 million subs, if 100,000 of us just donate, you know, $8.60 American, that's literally, like, we just need to band together. That's it. So spread the word, spread the Kickstarter, help everyone, you know about this thing, and that's the only way it'll happen. I only have so much power. I can only do so much. I can pay for the concept art, I can make the videos, I can, you know, pump it up as much as I can, but if no one believes in it, then it's just not going to happen. So I need everyone on the channel to just go and donate $8. Well, only 100,000 of you to donate $8, and then we'd be done. We'd be ready to make the most amazing fan film that you have ever seen. And I guarantee that. And if it's not amazing, I'm saying right now, if we reach funding and we make the fan film and it sucks, I will delete my entire channel. That is how much I believe in this. Everything. I will delete the whole thing. And I will never make a Star Wars YouTube video again. That is how much I believe in this. It will shock everybody. It will shock the world. And I guarantee you that. Darth Oculus with his super chat. Nice name, man. Will Maul or Kenobi be in the film? Also, would you consider doing a fanfic where Kenobi kills Anakin on Mustafar and Palp's looking for a new apprentice? That would be pretty cool. Maul or Kenobi won't be in this fan film, although I'm not throwing anything out the window just yet. No pun intended. Scott Felton, thank you for your super chat. Sebastian says, hi, I've donated a Kickstarter, but I think the rewards you offer in the Kickstarter lack substance and tangibility, especially at lower tiers. I can change that. I can add stuff. We've already added a few. I think there's a new tier where I'll actually, you guys can call me if you want, and we'll have like a 15-minute conversation or more. I don't know where it is though. Phone call with me at 1500. So I guess I could. What do you guys want? I basically want to give you guys whatever you want here. So, like, do you want, I don't know, t-shirts at $30? Like what do you? I mean, I'm trying to do everything I can to make this happen. I really want this to happen, and I think it can happen. I just need everyone to believe in it. As I said, if we hit funding and we make the video and you guys don't like it, I'll be gone. I'll delete everything. That's how much I believe in this. All that work, poof, vanish. Matthew Hansen. Wow, thank you, man. $100. That's very generous. If you guys want to donate to the Kickstarter, I really implore you to go on there and donate. They take a lot less than YouTube does. YouTube takes about 30 to 40% of super chats. So yeah, I think Kickstarter takes like 8%. So, which is accounted into the budget as well. So I think they take, we calculated, yeah, Kickstarter fees, 75,000 USD. So they're making a good penny off this, that's for sure. If it happens, which I really hope it does. So, would more lightsaber variants be introduced? 100%. So if you look in this, and by the way, his name is Toa Sully. I hope I'm saying that right. If you guys look at this image right here that I have, this concept art image, where is it? Right here. Look at this lightsaber. Looks a little different, doesn't it? And then if we go to this image, it's almost a lightsaber pike, a lightsaber axe that the Wookiee has. And that's something we haven't seen on screen. That's going to be really cool and different. So let's answer some more super chats here. Okay. Sorry, not related to the film, but can you please do a video comparing Vader and Malgus life support systems? Like, literally no YouTuber has done that. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that for tomorrow if you guys want. So, that'd be sweet. Sky Fu, thank you for your super chat. Matthew Hansen, again, thank you for the $100 super chat, man. We need a lot more. We don't even need $100. We just need 100,000 of you to donate like $10, $8, and then we'd be done. But I really appreciate your support. That's very generous of you. Star Wars Dispatch, thank you for your $2, man. Paying with Google Play credit. I believe in this. Thank you for believing in this, man. I hope everyone does. Commander Tigger VM, I hope I'm saying that. Hey, I donated 16. Greetings from Norway. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your support. Please go to the link below and donate to the Kickstarter there. That is where all the money will be pooled together. And of course, I will take all these super chats and I will put them towards the film as well. However, it's a much more easier if you just do it on the Kickstarter. And also, if the film doesn't get funded, then none of you will be charged. Your credit cards will not be charged. So go to the Kickstarter link below and donate there. And they also take, 8% versus YouTube takes 30 to 40%. So that's, we don't want to be paying YouTube here. I'm giving them enough with all the views. New sponsor, welcome Florian Dreamer. Oh man, I don't want to butcher that. Well, thank you for sponsoring the video, Florian. Tyler Neal, thank you for your $20. Canadian, hey, fellow Canadian. Right on, man. Daniel Martinez, sent 30 Canadian. You got this, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support in the fan film. Greg Ortega says, you should try streaming Battlefield 1 or 2 on YouTube or Twitch for the film. Yeah, that could be fun. I haven't gamed in a while. Darth Kilhoon, first of the Grey Sith. $5 super chat, thank you. He says, I have hopes that this fan film will be so much better than The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. I love from North Dakota. I'm not here to put any of the Star Wars films to shame. I'm just here to basically support Star Wars as the franchise and make something really cool and fun. I want to give you guys something really amazing. It will be extremely different. I guarantee you that. Thanks for your $2, Jake Boy 20 JWF Production. He gives $2 and he says, I can't afford much, but you have a great idea. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you. If if more people like you just donated a couple bucks, then we would be there. We would, but we're so far off, and it's kind of sad to say, but we might not even reach it at this point. I mean, 26 days to go. We're not even at 30 grand, like, 29,000 now, and I mean, all of you have shown me great support, and I can't thank you enough. But 646 backers of 1.1 million subs. I mean, we just need less than 10%, maybe like 8% of the subs to donate $8, and it'd be done. We'd be there. Like, we would give you something so unbelievably crazy, and I just sound like a broken record, but I just can't get that point across enough. I really want to show you guys what I'm capable of in terms of making this, fan film. And the concept art will be exactly how you see it in the film, but with live action. That is the kind of fidelity and quality I'm going for here. Anonymous Thinker says, in what ways are you advertising the fundraiser, and do you need any help managing advertising and outreach? I have some experience and would be willing to help out. I'm going to be actually paying a few grand to some companies that are going to be pumping the Kickstarter, because I really need you guys' help. And they've come to me in emails and they said, they can make us reach the goal if I pay them. So, I mean, I hope I'm not being scammed, but I'm pretty, I'm pretty trustworthy of people. Maybe sometimes a little too soon, but I hope it'll happen. I mean, I hope they can deliver what they're promising here. Why don't you ask other Star Wars channels to help promote it? I've asked Star Wars HQ. I've asked the Lore Master. I guess they'll mention it when they want, but I'm not really close with any other Star Wars channels. So, yeah, it's kind of always been me since day one on this thing. So, but they will also have cameos in the film. Thanks for the memes, Max logically says, and thanks for your super chat, man. Darth Bastard. Oh, that's a nice name. He says, hey man, I was wondering if there was any information on what happened to Ki-Adi-Mundi's family after he died in Legends. Actually, that would be a cool video to make, and I promised you guys to make a rest in peace video, an official one, after the Admiral Akbar video I made that you guys loved. So I'm actually going to be doing that for every member of Order 66, and just to pay some homage in a funny but respectful way to our lost heroes. So you can expect that video to come very soon as well. Those Boys says, with his $5 super chat, could you use any young actors, say from the age 12 to 15? 100%. So if this reaches funding, we're probably going to need, I don't know how many actors, but it's going to be a lot. And, we're going to have clones. We're going to have Jedi that have survived Order 66. They're going to be Padawans. They're going to be younglings. They're going to be Wookiees. People who are tall, short, whatever. We're going to need you. And we're going to be paying all the actors. So this is, that's where all the money goes. We're going to be paying everybody. The whole crew, teams, everything. They're all going to be paid. They're all going to need to be paid. So, yeah. We'll definitely be using young actors. Someone donated 99 cents, but their message was retracted. So I don't know what you said. I'm not sure. Z Boneless says, Prob won't reach the goal. Sorry to say. Well, if everyone thought like you, which it seems like they are, then yeah, we won't reach the goal and everything will be just a waste, which is unfortunate. And it sucks, but what can I say? That's the mindset that a lot of people have, that, oh, it's too big, it won't reach. Then, yeah, it won't reach. But if you believe, if you truly believe, if we come together and believe that this can be something amazing, then we will. We will reach the goal. How do you sign up? Those Boys says. Just go to the link below in the description, man. The Kickstarter link below, and you can just back this project. You just click back project, and that's it. Boom. And you donate whatever you feel like you want to donate, or whatever you can. Who thinks Vader will beat Master Windu? I don't know. I can't give anything away yet. We're going to have to see. But they will be shown in ways that we have never seen before. And they're definitely going to be fist fighting. That's for sure. Just as this image right here shows. Where is it? This one. There's going to be a massive fight. Sam Pickle Simmer, hey man, what's going on again? He says, me again. Have you ever met Hayden Christensen? No, I haven't, but he's actually from Vancouver, which is where I'm from. Colin Stuyvesant says, are you going to try to reach out to the high-up actors like Sam Jackson and Tamura Morrison? I actually reached out to Sam Witwer, but he was unable to participate. I'm sure he's probably under contract with Disney or something like that, but he was unable to be part of the fan film, which sucks because he would have been great, but I understand. Patrick with his super chat says, tweet Mark Hamill about it. He likes to get involved with fan stuff online and pretty Twitter active. Actually, that's a good idea. If you guys can all tweet Mark about this Vader fan film, maybe he'll share it, and maybe, you know, it'll help. Who knows? Will there be a Vader and Windu sex scene? No, there won't. We don't need that. We just need some straight up crazy action going on between Vader and his most evil nemesis, Mace Windu, who you'll see why in the film. Mario Master, say you were to donate $9,000 to the Kickstarter. How do you know whether you will get the cameo or the suit? Well, because your name would be on there, and if you didn't, well, we would be phonies. And you would go complain and then get the community involved and basically just tear us down. The community is stronger than any channel or, you know, any production company or anything. That's what makes them so feared. So fearful. Not fearful, feared. But you will definitely, like, we're not going to take it and run. First of all, that would be illegal. We'd go to jail. Like me and the director. Most likely me. But definitely no. I mean, if you're donating, like, I wouldn't put over $6,000 into this if I didn't want it to happen. You know, if I wanted to just take pledges and run with it. Like, that's not how this works. Also, I had to sign a contract with Kickstarter saying that I will do what I'm saying, and if I don't, then I will be held liable in court. So, yeah, that's not even something that crossed my mind. Like, I want this to happen. Studio SRP says, would you consider extending the due date? Yeah, but there's no way to change it. I've reached out to Kickstarter to ask for an extension, and they won't allow it once the project is launched, unfortunately. So that sucks. But, hey. Do you need any help with animation in the film? My girlfriend is an animation student with experience, John Regas says. Thanks for your $50 super chat, man. I appreciate that. But again, if you want to donate, go to the Kickstarter and donate. Don't donate to me. YouTube takes 30 to 40% of this, and yeah, I don't want them to take the money for your hard-earned dollars that you want to donate to make this film happen. Yeah, we definitely need help with animation. So as I said, we're going to need a huge team. Like, and the director in LA, he has worked with Simon Crane, who did a lot of the work on Rogue One. So he knows a lot of the people in the industry, and we're going to get a lot of the top companies that have worked on these big films. So you can be sure that everything is going to be very, very top-notch. Will you ever try something like this again, whether or not the movie is made? Yes. So if this movie is not hit, then I'm going to cut the budget into, like, I don't even know what, because I mean, the fans aren't really showing that they really care at this point. It's only like 659 people that care, which, like, my utmost heartfelt, sincere thank you goes out to you for believing in me. But for, you know, a group of 1.1 million to have this number is like, what's going on? You know, we need all of you. We need at least 8% of you. So, yeah. There's only so much I can do here. I need you guys to help. This is all in your hands. If you want this to happen, it is all up to you. It's really not up to me. I can only do so much. So, Mika Mathis says 2 things with his $10 super chat. Thanks, bro. Will Vader sound more like Mr. Jones or like Matt Sloan? He'll sound more like Mr. Jones. 2. If this film is successful, would you consider doing something similar for Ahsoka? Absolutely. I would consider doing a fan film for whatever you guys want. Like Palpatine, you know, in his earlier years, that would be sweet. I've always wanted to see something like that. That'd be cool. Again, all not for profit. The Mr. Pete channel. Thanks for your super chat, man. He says, here, Ivan Ortega. Hire Ivan Ortega. Okay. I could reach out to him. You guys have the power to reach out to all these people. So, tweet them, you know? The fandom is basically what makes things happen here. So already in this live stream, we've raised over 2 grand in just about, I think, an hour. So, I mean, I could do these just a few times a week, but like what? That would only get us to like 40 grand, and I mean it's a 1.1 million goal. And again, if we don't reach budget, that's why I chose Kickstarter. If we don't reach the budget, even if we, so let's say we reach like 859,000 American and the budget's 860 or 865 American, all the money will not be charged, and it will just disappear. It'll go. It won't even be charged on your credit cards, and the film won't happen, which sucks. I'd have to start the fundraiser all over again, and I really don't want to do that. I want this to happen so that we can start production, and then we can get it going and release it for December. You know, we got a really long gap between now and episode 9, so I want something fun to come out for us in that time. Where will this be filmed? That hasn't been decided yet, but most likely LA. So, yeah, probably there. John Woods asks, I would love to see this happen. The art looks great. If the film is half the drawings, then it should be great. The film will be twice to double the drawings. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. Like, that is why the budget is so high. Otherwise, you know, we could have done this for 20 grand and it would have been just very mediocre and very, like, backyard style. Like, just, no. Like, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. When I came together with the director, I was like, you know, I want to make something really special and really amazing. Otherwise, I just don't want to do it at all. And he was fully on board with that. So, Lord Revan, thank you for your super chat. Again, go to the Kickstarter link below and donate there. Don't send me your money. Just go to the Kickstarter and put your hard-earned dollars in there if you want to donate. Jeff Selman. Yeah, see, he's got the right idea. He says, all for one, one for all. Let's all chip in and see this come to life. To Star Wars Theory, go Knox. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I need everyone to have that mindset. All for one and one for all. That is basically how it is for Star Wars. That is how we should feel. That's the mindset we should have. So I need you guys. I need you guys more than ever. I've never asked you guys for anything. I don't do sponsorship videos. I just don't believe in them. I don't believe in, you know, you come here to relax. You come here to enjoy and unwind and have some entertainment, you know, with Star Wars, because I love Star Wars. We all love Star Wars. This is a beautiful story that Lucasfilm and George have created, and now Disney is taking on. And it's something that I really want to be a part of. I want to create something very special and very cool, and, you know, outside of that realm, you know, in a fan film world. And I can only do that with you guys. I can only do that with you guys. So, 3654 Gamer says, I assume Mace would not be acted by Samuel. Do you have someone who looks and sounds to be part for Mace? We're going to have to wait for funding. But, yes, we have someone in mind. However, if someone auditions and is better, fit for the role, you know, we're going to need someone. I don't want a young Mace here. Mace needs to be, you know, older. He needs to be much more weathered. He needs to be much more angry. He needs to have a dark edge to him. And I'm not looking for, you know, so much of a Samuel Jackson doppelganger. I'm looking for someone that can get that energy across. Get the goal of Mace across. And I think that's something that's it's going to be hard to find, but I'm sure he's out there somewhere. You know. By all means, if you guys know people, you know, that would be good for the roles, then when we get to that, like, all we need to do is hit funding. Once we hit funding, we will make this happen. I guarantee you. And as I said, I hold by this. If we hit funding and I make the fan film and you guys hate it, I'm deleting my entire channel. That's how much I believe in this. So that should say something right there. That should be worth, you know, a coffee to you to donate $5 or whatever. And I just need you guys to share this with everybody. I need you guys to tweet Mark Hamill. I need you guys to tweet everybody you know and get this out there. Actor House says, donated on Kickstarter too, but you need to see this. Remember that nearly 700 people believe in you enough to donate over 30K in 4 days. That's a lot. Even if it's not close, we love you, dude. Stay positive. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you. And the 670 people that have backed it and do believe in me, I can't thank you enough. And I wish, you know, it was... See right there, we just cracked 30 grand. We just cracked 30,000. So we're now, I think, with like 3% there. So another 97% to go, and we can make this happen. I know it seems like a long goal, but you know what? When I started the channel, I knew I wanted to be the first to crack 1 million subs. And I worked day and night. I can't even explain to you how much I worked on the channel to make it what it is today. But I had this vision, and I did not stop. And for that reason, we are where we are. So if I took, you know, the same mindset as like, oh yeah, I'll never get there, I have 0 subs. Well, I wouldn't be there now. And you guys wouldn't be here today. And we wouldn't be having at least the possibility to make something like this. That's just so crazy and just so different and so cool. Yeah. So if you go in with that mindset in life, you know, with everything, not to make it philosophical, but I'm a firm believer that if you believe something will happen and you work towards it and you truly believe in your heart, then it'll happen. Simple. I'm living proof. I mean, I've surpassed every other Star Wars channel in a year and a half, and that is just, it's not, you know, I don't want to say it's luck, because I don't like saying luck. It's truly because of you guys believing in a vision that I have, and I want you guys to believe in this one. So it's not that I'm better or worse, or anyone's better or worse. It's just a different vision, and it's something that obviously holds true with you guys. So I need you guys to come together and believe in me once again, and I will show you the power of the dark side. Nikita, thank you for super chat. He says, it's sad that your video for the Kickstarter has 125k views but have very little backers. Are you having any other Star Wars YouTubers promote this? I'm having Star Wars HQ and the Lore Master promote it. I've asked them to promote it. They're also going to have a cameo in the film. But it seems the only guy that's actually behind this and promoting it full throttle is Geeks and Gamers, is Jeremy. And he seems to be very supportive of it and very, very kind. And I really appreciate that from him. He's a nice guy. I've talked to him a few times over the phone. And you guys check him out if you haven't already. He's a good person. I like him. At least from what I know. He's a great guy. David Levy says, nothing. But he donates $1.99. Thanks, dude. Darth Dragonborn. Nice name. $10 for this super chat. He says, I hope this Vader movie turns out great, that we all would want to see and expect. It will. I guarantee you, I promise you, it will. The Prime Jedi says, just pledged 50 USD. Let me know if you need graphic assistance with the film, video print, etc. I've also done extensive video and audio editing. Prime Jedi, email me at starwarstheory66@gmail.com. I'm going to get you in touch with the director. He's in charge of contacting all the crew and everyone that he knows that he's worked with in the past. So I definitely want you to have a job on this, with pay, of course. So everyone will get paid. Everyone that works on this. Will you still be making daily videos? The original Bumpy. Yes, absolutely. That won't change anything. I mean, I haven't taken a day off really in the last year and a half, almost 2 years now that I've been making videos for the channel. And you know, I've traveled. I've done so many different things. You know, for EA Games, I've gone around the world for them, and just different things. You know, in my life and in my personal life that I've done. I've never missed more than, I think, 2 days. And if I've taken a day off, I think it's only been one day, just a few times, and I would always make up for it the next day with like 2 or 3 videos. Timothy says, hey Timothy, I remember you. He says, if I could audition, I would either be Palpatine or Tarkin. No matter what, you have my support. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And we will be holding auditions, and it'll be fun. I'll be posting the audition tapes on YouTube for you guys, for the ones who do make it, or even for the, you know, like a highlight reel of the ones that do audition and come down to the studio or send in their videos through the web. And I'm very excited for this process. I really think that it's something special for the fandom, and I think it's something that'll bring us all together even closer. Daniel Martinez, again, thanks for your super chat. He says, stay positive. You've got money coming here too. Absolutely, man. Since we did this live stream, $3,000 has been donated already, and you guys are helping raise awareness. You guys are really helping this happen, and I believe in you guys, and I believe in this project. So I think it'll happen. You know, I believe it'll happen, and that's how I went into this. I really have a vision here, and I want it to be seen by all of you. So if there's something you guys want me to change with the tiers, with the pledges, whatever it is, let me know. I am very receptive to you guys, and this channel is all about you. This isn't my channel. You know, Lucasfilm is not in charge of Star Wars. We are in charge of Star Wars. Everyone who wants Star Wars to be something special to them has a share in this. So say what you want, and it'll happen. But we just have to come together. Mac McHale says, I can build sabers for the film, no service fee. Well, you will definitely be getting a service fee, that's for sure. With all this money, I can't pocket any of it, so everyone will get paid. Everybody will get paid from this goal. Everyone who works on the film, they will be paid well for their time and their services. Resolute Germ, $1, thank you. Book of Kings, $5, thank you. But go donate to the Kickstarter. The link is below. Don't send me your money on YouTube. YouTube takes too much. Send your money to the Kickstarter, and that's how we can show the world that we are the best fandom and we are uniting together to come together and make something truly special that will shock the world. I guarantee it. Joshua Gillings, I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. Thank you for donating $30 to the Kickstarter. I really appreciate that. I'm overwhelmed by you guys. I mean, already over $3,000 in just an hour, just from this live stream. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty nuts. You guys are making this happen. You guys are really making this happen. It's not me here. Charlie says, dude, I believe you can do this. Cheers, brother. I'm going to read some non-super chat questions here. Hey, if you need an Anakin who just became a Jedi, I'm a 14-year-old who looks exactly like that. We are going to need pretty much every version of Anakin there is. So, not to give too much away here. But, yeah, we're going to need a lot of different versions of Anakin. A lot of different characters, a lot of different Jedi. Old and new, ones that are dead and ones that are still alive, obviously. So, it's going to bring everything. Will you have a cameo and or Easter egg to other videos? No. This is going to be the only one where I do an official face reveal, and I want you guys to all see it because it's going to be pretty special. Not that my face is special, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, my scene in the film. So, someone said they donated $10, but your super chat, your message disappeared, not your super chat. Aaron Clem, if I donated $10 before you added the reward for it, will I still get a reward? Yeah, email me. Just email me. So everyone who donates $10 or more, you get concept art and storyboard downloads. So that's, concept art without the watermarks and in full quality. So you can use them for whatever you want. Your background, whatever, phone backgrounds, computer backgrounds. Print them out, make them a poster, whatever you like. How long will the film be? 30 minutes. So let's go over some questions here for you guys, since I know there are a lot. So additional info. Is the script already written? Yes. It's been written for some time and has been waiting for the script to really sing prior to launching the Kickstarter. I wouldn't have been able to pay... I wouldn't have done it if I wouldn't pay to see this myself. Yeah, that's true. Is this project an official Lucasfilm project? Nope. Definitely not. This is a fan film and it's not for profit. Is Lucasfilm Disney going to shut down the project due to copyright issues? Well, I mean, they have power to do anything they want, but we've spoken to people at Lucasfilm who are in charge of, everything outside of it, such as fan films, and they say as long as you're not making $1 from it and you're not selling it, selling copies of the film, then no, you're fine. There was a Vader fan film that was actually taken down by Lucasfilm, but that wasn't really a fan film. That was just a documentary mainly about Dave Prowse. And so that was being sold for tickets in theaters, and then they took it down. TJ Dorman says, love your videos, dude. You helped remind me of my love for Star Wars. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, and that was my goal here. I hope I can bring some entertainment to your day, even just for a few minutes. When does this story take place in the Star Wars universe? After eight months after Revenge of the Sith. When will the fan film be re-released? Well, if we hit funding, then December 2018. Will the fan film contradict canon? Well, with the exemption of Mace Windu coming back, no. It's going to stay on the timeline 100%. So, it's not going to be like far-fetched or anything like that. What would the fan film's rating be? It's going to be PG-13. It's going to stay true to Star Wars, so we're not going to have swearing or, extreme blood and guts and all that stuff. Its tone intensity is going to be very similar to Revenge of the Sith or Rogue One at the very end there with Vader. There won't be sexual content or swearing or anything like that. We're going to stay true to Star Wars. However, it's going to be a much more darker film, something like The Dark Knight, almost. But Star Wars. Where are we filming? So we're looking at locations in South California and Utah in America, in the United States, which I'll have to travel to because I'm Canadian. When are we filming? Since a fan film of this size needs a couple months for casting, set construction, fight choreography, and other preparations, we anticipate the film in August to September to be shot. Is the fan film live action or animation? Live action. If this was animated, could probably get it done, I guess maybe with like $100,000 or $200,000. But no, we're gonna have to pay everybody. Film crews, lighting crews, everything. Actors, special effects, you name it. This is gonna be a full-fledged like fan film. We're not just gonna like film this in a backyard somewhere. How long will it be? It's projected to be 20-30 minutes, not including credits. So if you guys donate more, obviously we're going to go above and beyond and make it, as long as you guys want. But projected is going to be, action-packed, 20 to 30 minutes, but with a lot of story in it as well. Who is the director? The director is a guy from LA named Daniel Ramirez, and I actually talked to him. He was the one who emailed me last June or July when I mentioned something like this. I think I was around like 400,000 subs, something like that. And yeah, he reached out to me then, and so we've kind of been in talks for about a year, but really we've been owning in on this for like 3 to 4 months. Everything has really changed since then behind the scenes. So, Pulsar047 says won't happen. Well, with that attitude, it won't, bro. Make it 40 minutes if you can. Yeah, I'd love to make it 40 minutes. Then it definitely will be if that's what you want. Only $1 per sub. Come on, we can do it. That's what Phil0016 says with his donation. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Well, someone says $1 million for 30 minutes. Using profanity there. Well, you know what, man? Star Wars, actually, the real movies, think about this. They cost $2 million every minute. I will delete my channel if the goal isn't reached. If the goal is reached and the film sucks, then I'm going to delete my channel. So we're going to remove that guy. We don't need that here. Your knowledge of Star Wars canon is huge. Do you feel disappointed the directors who are in charge of the new canon movies don't actually know anything of Star Wars lore and thus miss chances for epicness? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I think they could make it a lot more action-packed and a lot more epic. And that's what we need. I just feel like they're teasing us too much and they're just holding back. Caleb donated Canadian 125 for the Kickstarter. Big thank you to you, man. I really want this fan film to come to life. What do you think? Who do you think would win, Darth Bane or Darth Vader? I think Darth Vader if he was pushed to his edge, if he was, really angry. Otherwise, Darth Bane. Mr. Jagster says, Star Wars Theory. Try reaching out to big film YouTubers and reviewers, such as the Film Theorists, etc. You gotta push this hard. I absolutely do, and I've been doing that a lot behind the scenes, and so has Danny, the director. I also need you guys to push it hard, too. I need you guys to help out, and you guys are. I mean, I'm blown away that, like, this much has been reached in just 4 days. Like, it boggles my mind, but we need more, and we got 26 days to go. And I know we can reach this. I know we can absolutely reach this. I know we can do it. I think in the first day we reached like 20 grand, which is crazy. But of course, just like any project, it's slowing down, so we need to pump it up again. Smiley Rock says, hey Star Wars Theory, how are you? I'm good, man. How are you? Isaac Terrell, thanks for your donation, man. Appreciate it. Starak says, hey, have you considered contacting Star Wars fan accounts on Instagram and Tumblr? They would love to help. I actually have, and if you guys check out the biggest ones, such as Star Wars General, Star Wars Siths, Star Wars Facts, they've all mentioned the fundraiser, the Kickstarter, and the fan film. So try to get that going. Everyone's helping out here, and it's an amazing community. Even if it doesn't get funded, which I'm hoping it does, it's really nice to see so many of you come together for this and believe in it. And I know not everyone can donate, but the fact that some of you have is just, it's very heartwarming. Christopher Lovett says, feel bad that I can't donate, don't have access to a credit card. I'm still not old enough, but I'm sharing this all around and doing my best to support it. Bro, that is all I ask, is that you help, support, and share. If you can't donate, then donate what you can for free, which is basically spreading this around the internet. Spreading it to all those who can donate. Spreading it to all those who need to know about it. Marcus says, I cannot wait for this Star Wars theory. Everyone, let's tweet Mark to get him to promote it. Yeah, everyone, let's tweet Mark Hamill on Twitter to help him promote this. I mean, I hope he does. I hope he'll be behind it. Does anyone else have some questions? Something that, you want me to answer? Anything here, just let me know. Anything about the fan film? What do you want to know? Will you do a making of a Vader, a Star Wars story? 100%. There will be lots of behind-the-scenes stuff. And a lot of that will be, just for the people who actually donate. But a lot of it also will be on my Instagram story, and we'll be making DVDs for that, which won't be for sale. They'll be for free. Do I have an actor for Darth Vader? Well, partially. Brooke TP says, possibility of being in the fan film. Yes, there is a possibility for everyone to be in the fan film here. When is it going to be released? If we reach target, then December. Cannon Nielsen says, bro, you got this. Just keep mentioning that you need only 8% of subscribers to donate a certain amount to reach their goal. You go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your super chat. Appreciate everyone donating and supporting. If we only get 8% of people to donate, then I guarantee you this will happen. 26 days is a very long time. So if you've got $7 laying around, then go to the Kickstarter link below and just donate. Just do it. Let's make this happen. I really want this to happen. We can do this, but I need you guys. I need all of you. Use the Force, my friends, and together we can make a fan film that you have never seen before. By the way, a new Vader comic is coming out in, I think, 2 weeks. I'm pretty excited for it. Will Vader be pushed to his limit and unleash all of his force against Mace? Yes. As you can see in these images here, like, what causes Vader to basically... Like, how is Vader going to deal with this? Being thrown through a brick wall. Being ambushed by all these Jedi. Like, how is he going to deal with this? All of his clone troopers are dead. They've all been destroyed. And look, those are lightsaber wounds right there. How is he going to survive this moment? How is Vader going to come out of this moment where his back is to Padme's tomb, where she's laying inside, dead, and Mace is jumping through the air as lightning flashes through the sky, and he is literally about to beat Vader's face into a pulp. And his lightsaber is stuck in Vader's shoulder, so he can't move. Like, what is Vader going to have to do? What can he do to make this not be his end? Obviously, we know it's not his end because we see Vader later on in the films. But will Mace survive this? Will Vader survive this? Will he be different? Will be like what is his transition from Revenge of the Sith to Return of the Jedi? How does he become that big bad Vader? Here he is still so messed up in his mind that he doesn't know what is going on. He doesn't know, should he turn back to the light? Should he join Mace Windu and basically kill the Emperor and turn into a Jedi? Or should Mace Windu join him and they can kill the Emperor together? Because he can't do it alone now. Should he kill Mace Windu and get rid of the Jedi for what they did to him? Or should he just allow himself to die and ease his suffering? So we got some super chats here. I'm going to read them for you guys. Brandon McMahon, thanks for your support, bro. He says, I'm going to share the crap out of this. Thank you for making our dreams come true, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I'm only trying to make everything come true as much as you guys are, and I really appreciate your support. So thank you, everyone. Mattia Horvat, I hope I'm saying her name right, says, good luck, man. Can't wait to see the movie. By the way, does this count towards the target Every super chat sent here, yeah, will, but YouTube takes 30 to 40%, versus the Kickstarter takes only 8%, 8 to 9%, I think. And also, if the fan film doesn't get funded, then you won't be charged. Versus if you donate on super chat through YouTube, then you will be charged. So I'd rather you donate to the Kickstarter, as also, you know, a bigger number for the donation tier will show that, you know, hey, we're close to the goal. So it'll motivate others to actually donate more. So, you know, we're only at 689 backers of 1.1 million fans. And I believe so many more of you just need to know more about the project. I think, you know, there's something maybe holding you guys back and you just need to know more about it. Captain Wiz says, subscribed when you had only 100,000 subscribers. Thank you, man. You've come a long way. Your storytelling of the comics have inspired me to start writing comics again, and I hope to send you a copy when I'm finished writing to get your opinion. Much love. Absolutely, man. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for the support from the beginning, pretty much. We have come a long way, and definitely send me your comic when you are done to my email. The link is, the email address is in the About section. It's basically everywhere on the channel and on the website itself. So it's StarWarsTheory66@gmail.com. So go ahead and send me your comic there. And if you want, I can cover it. I can share it and help you out. I'm all for helping out the fans. I'm all for helping out you people. I think there's no I in Star Wars Theory. Of course, it's just been me making the videos, but you know, there's no I when it comes to helping you guys and giving you guys the spotlight you deserve. So I really don't care about, you know, having it all be about me. It's never been about me, as you know. I don't show my face. I don't care for that. Dr. Peachy says, important question, did you budget for taxes? Yes, absolutely. So if you go to the Kickstarter, you'll see that we did budget for taxes. They're all in there. Everything is accounted for. So Matthew Hansen says, don't lose hope, man. You have a great fan base, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm not losing hope until the 26 days is done. And you know what? Even if we don't hit funding, I'm going to come back again, and I'm going to make the Kickstarter again the same way as this one was, with a new link, obviously, and then we'll go right back to square one. But this time, I'm going to put the end date to, like, I don't know, 45 days or 60 days. But then the problem with that is that we definitely will not release the fan film for December. It would probably be like sometime a year from now or something like that. Because if we reach the budget, let's say 26 days from now, we fail, we don't hit the budget, we don't hit the goal, then we'll have another 60 days or 45 days after that. So it's like 3 months from now, possibly, and that would be with another Kickstarter and everything. So I'm hopeful, you know. I think you guys can do this. I know you guys can do this. I just I need all of you to come together. The fan film will be posted on the channel for free. It won't be under YouTube Red. You won't have to pay anything for it. I legally can't do that because this is a Star Wars, you know, fan film. It is Star Wars. I can't make money off this. So it will be on the channel 100% for free, just as a regular video, just as yesterday's video was, just free. How much will be practical effects and how much will be special effects? Well, you will have to see, but it won't be overwhelmed by one or the other, that's for sure. Matthew Hansen says, don't lose hope. I already read your super chat. I'm going to read it again. You have a great fan base, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, bro. The Crusher 23. Thanks for your dollar, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate your support. Go to the Kickstarter and donate there. Don't worry about giving me money. I don't want your money. I just want the Kickstarter to fill up with the goal so that we can start. So we're now at 692 backers, and I think when we started we were at like 500 something. So you guys are really making this happen. Oppo W says, have you tried getting big sponsors? Do you not get emails about sponsors? Couldn't you talk to one of them about into giving a lot of cash? Yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm open to a huge sponsor sponsoring the fan film. If there are any big companies out there that want to sponsor the fan film, hey, no problem. You know, this one's for the fans. I want this to be done. I want this to happen. So I've tried, you know, I've talked to PewDiePie's agent to advertise this, but he charges a ridiculous amount of, like, 1/10 of the goal just to, you know, share this on his Instagram or in a video or something like that. So it's like I not on his Instagram, but in a video. And I just, obviously we can't afford that. So, but that would probably have helped a lot. Will there be a sequel? Well, you'll have to see. Ethan Bradbury. Oh, that's a cool name, dude. We need this film. The Disney Star Wars have ruined the Star Wars legacy. I don't know if they've ruined the Star Wars legacy, but I can see a lot of people's concerns. But I'm sure everything will be alright. But as for this fan film, I really want this to happen. Lord God Eastwood says, with his super chat, I need to get your take as one of the biggest Star Wars channels on YouTube. I just saw Solo and I'm appalled. I'm so certain your movie will be better than what I've just seen. Help us, Star Wars Theory. You're our only hope. Well, I'm not here to fix Lucasfilm or say that it needs fixing. But I can guarantee you that this film will be everything that you want to see. It will be literally like Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One put together in terms of tone, darkness, and action. It will be very true, and it'll be about characters that we really care about. Mace Windu, Darth Vader, and surviving Jedi from Order 66 that Anakin didn't kill, that Vader is still hunting for, and they're all now coming for him in, basically when he's backed by Padme's tomb. Like, how much more psychologically disturbed can Vader be at this point? And he's also getting, barked at by Palpatine saying that you need to kill your truest enemy. So, we'll see what Vader does. Julian Ortega, thanks for your $2, man. Appreciate it. Someone says, personally, I don't really see what they could do for a Vader fan film. Well, your lack of vision is disturbing. That was something like Emperor meets Vader, I guess. Basically, just to reiterate, if you haven't seen the Kickstarter and you don't know the story yet, this takes place 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. Vader has to kill his biggest enemy, and we don't know who that is yet. There might be a twist. And Palpatine tells him this, so he has to go to Naboo, which he is extremely conflicted with. And as he goes there, he is basically surrounded by thoughts and memories of Padme. And as we can see, he's eventually going to be, thrown into Padme's tomb, basically. Now, will she be seen in the film? I don't know. I can't say yet. But it will be extremely emotional. It'll be extremely different. It'll show a very different side of Vader that we have never seen before. Something that hasn't even been shown in the comics. He will be so torn between the light and the dark, and Anakin and Vader and what he has done with Order 66, and Obi-Wan and Mace and everyone just basically coming at him in his mind and in person. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? How is he going to deal with this? And that is what I want to show. I don't want to just have a crazy action scene, because that could be done for maybe like, I don't know, 300 grand, to the quality that I want. I want real acting. I want real story. And I want crazy fight scenes. I want crazy force powers. Things we haven't seen before to actually happen. So if you're behind that, then go to the Kickstarter link below and donate whatever you can. If only 8% of us get together and donate $8, then we can make this happen. That's all we need. $8 from 8% of the fandom. On the channel, of course. Can you get Hayden Christensen? Also, I'll share. Thanks for sharing, man. Now, if you can't donate, I need you all to share the Kickstarter on your social media. That Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you can. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your cat. I don't care. Talk to the wall. Just tell everybody. And we can make this happen. I guarantee you. I promise you. I believe in it. Listen to my voice. I believe in it. And I will give you something truly special. And if we hit funding and we make the film and you guys hate it, which I guarantee you won't, but just to make you realize how much I am behind this, if you guys hate it, I will delete the whole channel. That's how much I believe in this. That is how much I believe in this. Now, someone says, is that Ahsoka with a yellow lightsaber? So, it could be Ahsoka if you want her in there, but I want to keep canon characters who are still alive after this, because I want Vader to go all out, and I want him to basically show a side of himself that we haven't seen in the comics or in the films. How is he going to react to being slammed by an angry Wookiee Jedi from Order 66, who I won't name what his name is, I won't reveal what his name is, being slammed through a brick wall? How is he going to survive through that? What is he going to do? Is it just going to make him more angry? Or is he going to be defeated right there? How is he going to be standing up against all of these Jedi that are coming at him? What is he going to do when his clones die? When his 501st, the Vader's fist, die before him? And they're laying at his feet, and he is alone on this planet, at Padme's tomb, at her burial site, in the catacombs, going through these tunnels of these massive sets that we're going to have to build, and all the Jedi are coming at him in a circle. How is he going to defeat this? How is he going to overcome this mentally and physically? And that's the Vader that I want to see. I want to see special effects that we have never seen in the film before. I want to see things that we never even thought possible. I'm going above and beyond, and I'm pushing each character to their limits. I'm making them go absolutely insane. So if that's something you want to see, you know, if you've seen that video in the Force Unleashed game, you know, where Starkiller is disappearing in and out of the blackness of that chamber where Vader had him shackled, and he's just killing the clone or the stormtroopers. That is the scene I want to reenact in live action. So I want Mace Windu to just disappear in and out of the darkness with his purple lightsaber and just decimating the clones. And of course, they're not all going to die because we're going to have a ton of clones in here. So what's going to happen to them? How do they all end up like this on the ground? How does Vader end up like this? I mean, that is Padme's tomb, and she is in there, and it's cracked. So is she going to be seen? Is she going to fall out? What's going to happen? Is Mace actually going to beat the crap out of Vader's face here? Like, what is he going to do? Vader has to use all of his training and all of his hatred and all the dark side to basically overcome this battle. And that is something that I want to happen on screen, you know, on your YouTube screens, of course. He has fallen, and his lightsaber is on the floor, and he's just trying to reach for it. He's trying to get it. He's trying to basically overcome this demon that's inside of him, and the demon standing before him, which, as you can see in his reflection of his helmet, is Mace Windu himself. So how is he going to get to this level where he's just so enraged and he just lets everything go? Or is he just going to have flashbacks of himself as a child on Tatooine, telling his mother that he wasn't strong enough to save her, that he will come back and save her? How is he going to deal with that? What is Mace going to say to make him even more angry, to prod at him even more? What is going to happen? You know, I'm unbelievably excited to show you guys exactly what can go on here. So is this an actual cartoon film just like slides? No, this will be live action. These are just concept art. So these will be live action. So that means real actors. So we'll have real Vader suits. We'll have many of them. And for the donation tiers, if you guys donate a good amount, we reach the goal of 1.1 or, you know, 860 American, then we actually have tiers where you get the suit yourself, the damaged suit. So this isn't going to be like Vader's new, you know, fancy suit. You're going to get his suit in 3 different levels. So you're going to get the absolutely destroyed suit. You're going to get, you know, where is it? The somewhat destroyed suit, which is like here. And then there's also one in between that. So something like this, where it's like somewhat destroyed, but he's still within the suit. He's still very much alive and not so much defeated, but he's definitely beaten. Okay, so let's get to some super chats here. Can I get Hayden Christensen? I'll share. I don't know if I can. He probably is over the budget. He probably would charge a few million just to be in the film, and I don't even know if he legally can. So, $2. Rank the Star Wars film in your opinion, Dan A. Empire is probably my favorite. Revenge of the Sith, probably my second favorite. Depending on my mood, might be first. After that, probably Return of the Jedi. And then Rogue One, A New Hope, Attack of the Clones, The Force Awakens, The Phantom Menace, and I guess Episode 8. Love your channel. Give us some crazy force powers. Aimers, DDD. Thank you. And absolutely I will. I want to reveal to you guys what force powers I'm going to give you, but I just don't want to like give away so much of the script. You know? Nikita says, Do you know what the budget was for the Darth Maul fan film released on YouTube a couple years ago? How will the quality compare to that film? I don't know the budget for that film, but I guarantee you the quality will be like you won't be able to tell the difference between this and an actual Star Wars film. That's the point here. So, you know, Star Wars movies cost $2 million a minute. This one will be about 30 minutes long, and it'll cost to make 1.1 million Canadian, or 865,000. And I believe we can do it. I mean, since this live stream has started, you have already donated over $4,000 just by getting together. And I believe we can reach that goal if you just share the project, if you fully believe in it, and you want to see this happen. And if you don't want to see it happen, that's fine. It won't happen. But it can only happen through you guys, and I fully, fully believe that this is something that you guys want. And I know I will deliver. I guarantee it. I promise you. So, more questions here. If this is an actual cartoon, no, it's a real live action. Have you tried to contact Sam Jackson to be Windu? Yeah, I mean, I've tweeted him a few times, but I'm going to contact his agent. I'm going to have the director, Danny Ramirez, contact his agent. And from there, we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure he's over a price point. I don't think we could afford him unless he does it, you know, just for the love of being Mace again. Not to mention, who knows if he's actually under contract by Disney now to never reprise his role as Mace outside of a Star Wars canon film. So, you never know. Thanks for your super chat, though. Colin says, you should make a scene at the end where Vader asks Commander Vil if Papa Palpy has an order to kill Vader like Order 66. There is an ending to this, and everything has been written out already. It will end in a way that will make you absolutely want more. You know, it'll tie, so we could actually go and make a part 2, or we could leave it at that if you guys wanted. But it will do. Trust me, you'll like it. I don't want to give too much away. You guys will love it. Elliot, supporting my fellow BC boy here. Hey, rep BC, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Living in fear. Oh, I hope not, bro. He says, what if Shaggy had the high ground versus Grievous? Well, I think Grievous would always win. High ground, you know, high ground basically always wins, but if you got 4 arms, I don't know, that's a little hard. It's a little difficult. If you guys can go now and Twitter, go to Twitter and tweet everyone that you can, all the famous people, all the big people with big accounts that you think would be behind this, then that would definitely help. That would definitely help a lot. You know, mention to all your friends, even, you know, your pet cat, your pet fish. I'm sure that, you know, they'll tell their friends, and then it'll just get the ball rolling. Darth Piggy Plays, thanks for your $1, but you didn't ask me a question. So let's get some more questions. Do an animated trailer to promote it, dude. Well, we need money for that, and we won't get money unless, you know, we hit target. So if we're even, you know, $1 shy, still no one's credit card will be charged, and the whole thing will be scrapped. It just won't happen, unfortunately. So if you can donate the price of a movie ticket, or, you know, a coffee, whatever you can, go to the Kickstarter link below. Donate now. Let's make this happen. Let's make the most amazing Star Wars fan film that has ever been created. And I truly believe that you guys will love it. I truly believe you guys will love it. I mean, in this live stream, in just an hour, we've raised over $5,000 already. So we're now at $31,000 of the 1.1 million goal, which seems far, but I have a 1.1 million fan base. And if only 8% of you get together and donate $7 to $8, this will be done. That's all we need. And I know it'll happen. I know it can happen. I believe in you all. I believe in you all, and I know you believe in me. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I want to bring this to life. I think it'll be really special. So someone asks, I wish I had $13,000 to get that Vader suit or lightsaber, but when I get paid on Thursday, I will give you some money for the movie. Thanks, man. You know, a lot of people say I'm going to give you some money for the movie. It's definitely not like a me thing. Like, this is something that will be for the fans, 100%, you know. And I can't wait to show you. I can't wait for it to happen. What about the music? To make it a real Star Wars movie, you need music. We're going to have composers. We're going to have everybody doing all the music. that will make this film come to life. It will be everything you expect. If I play Jedi in this film, what are the odds I get a guard Shoto Ton? Well, if you play in this fan film, you not only get paid, but you'll also get other stuff too. Could you do a Vader vs. Maul fanfic? Yes. Ask Elon Musk. Yeah, you know, I know he's a Star Wars fan, so that'd be cool. Would you do a vid, what if Yoda trained Anakin? Yes. I've actually written one, but I just haven't made it. Someone says, sorry I'm late, did I miss much? Yeah, you missed it. I'll give you a rundown. We've raised $5,000 in the last hour this live stream has been going on. Or hour and a half it is. And basically we just need 8% of my subs to donate $8. $8 US. So that's like, it'll be done. It'll be finished. It'll happen. Hey, just got here. When does the movie take place? It takes place 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. This is a lot of money. Good luck. And what made you choose to do this? Been here since before 100K. Thanks for your support, man. What motivated me to do this? Well, I always wanted to make a Vader fan film. You can even go back to my earliest videos, as crappy as they are now. And you can see that in some of them, I forget which ones, I'm like, you know, my goal with this channel is to make a really high budget fan film. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. And, you know, a lot of people will say that, oh, you know, it's too expensive, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to give something that is extremely high budget. Like, I don't want you to be able to tell the difference between this and a Star Wars movie. You know, I want it to be that good. I want it to look exactly like Rogue One. I want it to look like Revenge of the Sith. I want it to basically have that depth of the characters that we really want to see. You know, not in a comic, not in a cartoon, but on, you know, live action. You know, I want Vader to go through so many things that he has never gone through and we've never seen him go through before. So we have a new sponsor, Stephen James. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Neanso, with your $10, says, I hope it will happen, and I know it's not much. Much love from Europe, and I hope you do auditions in Europe. I will do auditions all around the world. So if you live, let's say, like, in, I don't know, Russia or, like, Japan or somewhere, and you send your audition through email, through video, which, first of all, I'd post a lot of the auditions, then, you know, you just come out for the film to the States, and that would be it. Someone says, Snake Knower says, I live in Ohio, but I believe in this movie that I will fly and audition to help make this a great movie. Force is so strong in me. Have an actor for Vader. Hey, bro, you don't even need to fly. You can just send a tape of your audition, and if you know, me and the director really like it, then yeah, come out. You'll be part of the film. So you guys have the option to be in this film. You know, if you have acting talent and you want to be part of it, and you know, or even if you donate like a massive amount, then we're gonna put you in the film regardless. Doesn't matter if you have talent or not. We might just, you know, make you a clone trooper or something like that. But obviously that would be decided upon you guys and with us over the phone. So, will you pay for actors to fly in if they don't have the money? The actors will be paid, so all of that will be figured out, and that's what the big budget is for. So everything is accounted for, including taxes, including insurance for the sets, to build the sets. Like, these are some crazy sets we have to build. We have to have lightning, we have to have rain, we have to have fire, we have to have, you know, cables. People are going to be thrown all over the place. Like, it's not just going to be like a little, you know, baby budget film. It's going to be something crazy that we have never seen before, even on film, even in Star Wars movies. Something we haven't seen, a fight scene we haven't seen before. It's going to make basically the Force Unleashed cinematics look, you know, like baby videos, to be honest. Like nothing. Like, the vision I have for this is something truly amazing, and I really want to bring it to life. And I know you guys believe in it. I know you guys want it to happen too. Hello from Michigan. Love your channel. Thanks, man. If you do any types of animators, CGI characters, I would like to do them. Hey, you can definitely apply once we get the funding. Will you have Ben Swallow? I don't know. It's a little before his time. This is 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. So, Ben Swallow isn't around yet at this point. you know you're gonna have to raise 50 mil. No, just 1/50th of that. So yeah, not that crazy. I'm making this happen. I'm contacting so many YouTubers right now. I wish I could have some social media so I can contact some Star Wars cast. That is all I need. See, I don't need one big YouTube channel or one, why, not YouTube channel because I am one. I don't need one big Twitter account or Instagram account to basically shout the videos. I need all of you. In numbers, we can make this happen. If we unite, we can make this happen. I don't need some big celebrity to shout this. I need all of you, because all of you banded together is more powerful than any celebrity or any company or any production company or anything. The power lies in all of our hands. And if we want this to happen, we can make it happen. And I promise you, it will happen, because I know you believe in it and I believe in it. Someone says, how many actors would you hire under 18? We're going to hire quite a few. Not to mention, you know, cast and crew, of course, behind the scenes. Can you make a fan film about Admiral Thrawn? And I'm sorry that I can't donate. I don't have any money. Don't worry about it, man. I can definitely make a fan film about Admiral Thrawn. But first, let's get this one going first and see how it goes from there. If you don't have money to donate, obviously just share this with everybody. Share it with your friends and your family and people who love Star Wars. Because at the end of the day, we're all just fans. We're trying to make something really cool happen. This is not for profit. I'm not making money off of this. I legally can't. So all of this money will go towards all of these things you see here. So this is a big budget for something truly special. And I believe in it, and I know you guys believe in it. And I know once you see it, you'll be like, oh my God, this is unreal. And it will be all from you. You will have a say in this. You will have a part of this. This is all you guys. 706 of you have done this already. So imagine if we just multiply this, you know, by like 30. We would be at budget. That's it. We would be there. Keep up the good work, Star Wars Theory. I'm working on a script for the Old Republic and the First Jedi. Would love to help put making it into reality. Thanks, man. Send me an email when you got it done. I'd love to look at it. Mr. Yexis, thank you for your donation. But if you're going to donate, if you guys are going to donate, go to the Kickstarter and donate. Don't give me your money on YouTube. YouTube takes a lot. So go to the Kickstarter and donate there. Show your support there. You won't be charged until we reach goal. So if we don't reach the goal, then no one gets charged. So you won't even be charged for another 26 days. If all of us just band together, we can make this happen. And I'm going to do these live streams, you know, once every few days, just to answer your questions, connect with you guys, and to promote the fan film even more. Because in this session alone, we've already raised over, I think, $5,000. We started at like 26,000 or something like that, 27,000. It's already over $4,000 or $5,000 right there. So we just need the word to spread. Take the link in the description below of the Kickstarter, share it. You know, donate whatever you can. The price of a coffee, you know, like whatever. The price of a movie ticket, and you will get something truly amazing for free. I guarantee it. I promise you. We just need to come together for this. And I know we can. I really know we can. I'm going to have more concept art for you coming in the next couple of days here, and that one's going to be pretty crazy. So it's going to be something I didn't want to reveal, but I think I'm going to have to. I think it's time to show you guys a little more about this. Someone says, Mystic Knock Filmix says, rob a bank. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to, I can't make money off the film because I don't want to go to jail from Disney, but yeah, I'm definitely going to rob a bank, and then I'd be like, no, man, you know, it's just for the film. It's just for the fan films. And they're like, oh, what, you mean the Star Wars Theory Vader fan film? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, here you go. Take all the money you need. Yeah, no, that I wish. Maybe in a perfect world. That'd be cool. So, everyone, go right now to the Kickstarter. Donate whatever you can, and let's make this happen. I really, really want to make this happen. If you want, I can read everything that I've written for the Kickstarter. But first, let's read some Super Chats. I donated $7.50 to your cause because I love your channel. Thank you, man. See, that is all we need. $7.50. If 100 or 120,000 people donated $7.50, which is like 8% of the subscribers that I have, which is nothing, we would hit target immediately. And that's all we need. That's all we need. Right now we're at like, I think 2%, 3%. And we can hit that. I believe in this. 26 days to go. That's a long time. We don't need more time than that. We only need one day for 8% of you to come together and donate the price of a movie ticket. That's all. And then you'll get the coolest fan film that you have ever seen. I guarantee it. I promise you. Can I add blue or green milk? Yes. Just for that, I will add blue or green milk somewhere in the film. It'll be an Easter egg. There you go. All right. So, does anyone else have any questions? I feel like I'm like a teacher or something. Bueller? Will this get shut down by Disney? No, because I'm not making any money off it. So, I mean, they obviously have the power to shut down anything they want, but hopefully not, because this is not for profit. You know, none of this money is going to my pocket here. That'll be illegal, and I just want to keep making Star Wars videos. I don't want to go to jail for for something, you know, stupid like that. Someone says, well, I would spend the money, but I don't have a credit card. I'm just 13. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about donating if that's the case. If you can't, then I still love you the same. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. But just share it. That's all. Share it with your friends who maybe can donate. I promise a face reveal if goal is reached, and it'll be in the film. I promise you. Because on my stream, I'm in Canada, and it shows 1.1 million, versus if you go in the States, it'll just show whatever is your currency. So it'll show 865,000 American. So right here it says Canadian. So I'm in Canada. The American dollar is stronger than the Canadian dollar. So it's not as expensive. And all the funds are going to be spent in American, because we're going to be shooting in the States. So. If this fails, will you try to raise the money for it again in the future? Yes. I'm not going to call quits. You guys know me. You guys know my channel. I'm not going to call quits. Wade Green with his donation says, you have already posted... have you already posted what roles can be auditioned for, and will you be talking about auditions from other countries? Yes, I will be taking auditions from all around the world. Everywhere. Everywhere. If you're new here, if you're new to the stream, go to the link in the description below. Donate to the Kickstarter. Let's reach this target. For all those, I know a lot of you are coming in right now. Some of you are saying, you know, you're getting out of your barbecue, or you're getting out of your homework or class or whatever you had to do in your personal life. If you guys want to believe in this, if you guys do want this to happen and you believe in it, then go to the Kickstarter link below and donate whatever you can. The price of a movie ticket. 8% of you. That's all we need. 8% of my subs to donate the price of a movie ticket, or, you know, like a super expensive coffee or something like that. Yes, so as for auditions, if we reach funding, then everyone from around the world will be able to audition for this. You'll be able to audition online through a video, and I'll even post many of the auditions on my YouTube channel as well. So even if you don't get casted, you know, still be cool. A lot of people they'll see you around the world, and they'll see that you have talent. You can audition for these things. I think that would be sweet. That'll be fun. In fact, maybe I should start doing that already. Would you guys want me to hold auditions already, even before we hit the goal, just to help spread awareness and also to post your auditions on the channel? If this fails, will you try to raise the money for it again in the future? Yes, absolutely. I put way too much time and money into this. Already I've spent over $6,000 on script edits and concept art. That's too much to let something just die. This will happen. It just, you know, if it doesn't happen in the next 26 days, then it might happen in the future sometime. And I hope it does. I really, really hope it does. But if it happens, if we're funded in the next 26 days, then you can expect a release December 2018. Now, I wanted to get back to the auditions part, but I want to answer a few more super chats. The High Ground says with a super chat, here, have Vader use the high ground to beat the Jedi? Yes, there will also be a high ground scene in this, and also some sand. So You will literally have everything. It won't be like bone dry or anything like that. It will have, I don't want to say humor, but the fans will know exactly what, the hardcore fans will know exactly what this is about. Now, for those of you on Reddit, I need you Redditors to go on Reddit and post this Kickstarter, because I believe the Reddit community for Star Wars is extremely powerful. I know the power of the dark side on Reddit is extremely beyond my comprehension. And I know that you guys can make it happen on there. So go on Reddit, flood Twitter, flood YouTube comments, flood emails of other people that you know that would be able to donate to this, or at least spread awareness of it, and we can make this happen. It can actually literally happen. So now another super chat is Jones Evans 20. You didn't ask anything, bro. You just donated $20. Come on, ask me something. If you're gonna donate money. Now, if you're gonna donate money, don't donate to super chat. Obviously, all that money is gonna go towards the fan film, but YouTube takes 30 to 40% of super chats. So go to the Kickstarter, which is the link below in the description, and donate there. Now, don't be freaked out if you see this. This is just the Canadian amount. The American amount is $865. So it's different. 720 backers. Let's get that up to 10,000 backers, and we could actually make this happen. We got tiers. We got pledges for everyone. Rewards for everyone who donates stuff. You can actually get Vader's beat up suit. So we got only 3 of them. Limited to only 3. It's a one-time thing. You'll get DVDs of the film for free. You'll get behind-the-scenes footage. My Instagram will have behind-the-scenes footage. Go follow my Instagram right now if you haven't. It's Star Wars Theory. Yeah. Now, as for the auditions, so let's get to that. Who is going to be in the film? Basically, we're going to have, let's go through it. We're going to have a ton of clones. So we're going to need the 501st Legion in there. We're going to have Jedi. We're going to have Mace Windu, obviously. We're going to have different Jedi. So we're going to need, prosthetics. We're going to need lightsaber hilts. We're going to need everything. Different lightsaber designs. We're going to have the lightsaber axe, which we haven't seen before on screen. We're going to have Vader's suit in 4 different versions. That is going to be completely destroyed and mangled. We're going to have him like this, thrown through a wall by a Wookiee Jedi who is enraged. He is literally thrown through this brick wall and broken into it. That should tell you a little something about where we're going with this film. Vader here is basically, he's struggling. He's trying to get up, but he's in a corner. This is Padme's tomb here. He's stuck by her tomb. He is kneeling right in front of her tomb, reaching for his lightsaber, as Mace Windu, we can see right here, standing before him, about to strike him down. When finally he gets the courage and rage to get back up and feels the power of the dark side course through his veins, and he just knees Mace in the face, and we will see him throw punch after throw and body slams, and they will both be doing this to each other. They will both be pushed to their limits like we have never seen before. How are we going to have all these Jedi, which are going to be cast in auditions? You're going to have, some of you won't need prosthetics, some of you will. The High Ground says, I sent 125 Canadian. Where do I put my name for credits? You don't need to put your name, bro. You've sent that tier. We have your name already, and you're gonna be in there. So simple as that. There's nothing you need to do. All you need to do is just send your money. That's as simple as it is. How much for Vader's lightsaber hilt? Now we will do tiers like that where we give away lightsaber hilts. I forgot which one it is. But if you donate, let's go through the tiers. If you donate $1 or more, you get to see behind the scenes content. If you donate $10 or more, you get concept art and storyboard downloads. So that's these full res images with no watermarks. If you pledge 30 or more, you get a thanks on StarWarsTheory.com. If you want more, I can give you more. You just have to let me know. If you pledge 125 or more, now we're gonna put stuff in between there. Maybe like $50 or something like that. Jedi Padawan badge. You get a thanks in the credits. So everyone gets a tier in the credits. So the Jedi Padawan badge is like the beginner credit. Thank you. Plus you get all the stuff, previous. $350 or more. I'll say your name in a daily video, and also everything before as well. So you get your name in the credits and everything like that. $625. You get a Jedi Knight badge in the credits, plus you get a t-shirt from the store. If you do 1,000 or more, you get a Jedi Master badge, and you get a scene early. So one scene from the film will be given to you in a private link that only you will have access to before anyone else in the world. And also you get, your name in the credits as a Jedi Knight. Now, if you donate $1,500 or more, you get a phone call with me and the director in 2 separate times. So you can ask me anything you want, and you get to talk to the director about things you may want in the film, or questions you may have about it. Plus all the tiers before that. $2,000 or more, you get a signed photo of the cast and crew, plus everything before that. $3,000 or more, you get Jedi Master badge, and you basically become known as an associate producer in the film itself. So you get that in the credits at the start of the film and at the end. Plus everything before that. So it just goes on and on. So $4,500 or more, this is where it gets more fun. You get to come to the tour, you get to have lunch with me and the crew and the director, and we'll just have a good time. Show you around set and everything. $6,000 or more, this is obviously, like for all you rich guys out there. Force Ghost badge. So basically you are now known as an executive producer of the film because you are donating so much. Plus you get to come to the set of the film and you get to just, hang out with us. And you get everything else, before that. $8,000 or more, you get a prop lightsaber from the film. So any one of these. Anyone. So you get maces, you get Vaders. You could get a lightsaber axe. You could get a double-bladed lightsaber. Whatever you want. Obviously, first come, first serve. We only have 15 of those available. So that should tell you we're going to have about 15 Jedi. 15 people with lightsabers. Or, just a few doubles of each. 9 or more, you get a cameo in the film. So, basically, you are going to be in this film. Plus, you get all of the above. And also, 9 or more, you get Darth Vader's damaged suit. So you get one or the other. You can be in the film, or you can get one of 3, and only 3, of his damaged suit. So, in all these different versions here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest is going to be covered by you guys, all of this stuff. It's a lot of money, and we want to make something extremely amazing. Any LGBTQ characters in Star Wars? I think Holdo is... I think she swings both ways. I read that somewhere in one of the canon books. And Lando apparently is pansexual now. And everyone thought it would be terrible, but like in the film, they didn't really show much of that, and it was kind of funny. Because Lando just loves everyone. Wade Green says, "Okay, so I just donated to the Kickstarter. I would definitely say go for it with the auditions. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you believing in something greater than all of us here. I really want this to happen. I want to show you my vision. So." If you guys want to send auditions, then I guess I'm going to make a separate video for that eventually. And that would be a cool way to get you guys involved and, get kind of the ball rolling here. Will James Earl Jones or Hayden Christensen do it? Like James Earl Jones is the voice and Hayden inside, and Mace win his injuries. I think they're under contract, and I think they're over our budget. I don't think we could afford those guys, but... I just started watching What Is This About? Ooh. Someone fill Toy Fanatic 3 in. He doesn't know what the fan film is about. So there's so many people that still don't know what it's about. And yeah. I think it's time. I think it's time you guys know about it. A lot of you. Who wants to see a sexy Sith Lord? Well, this is going to stay true to Star Wars. There won't be any crazy humor in it. It's not going to be a comedy. There's not going to be sex scenes. There's not going to be profanity or anything like that. It's going to be legit. It's going to stay on par with, the Star Wars movies that we've all fallen in love with. How will clone auditioning work? Now, I've already done some auditions for clone voices, for the guy to do the voices for all the clones. And he's actually really good. So, I mean, we're definitely going to hold more auditions, but he, like, as it stands, he's pretty darn good. Are you familiar with the Corridor Digital channel on YouTube? No, I am not. You'd make a great actor for Mace Windu. YV Young Vinny. Well, send in your audition tape, man. If you guys want to do audition tapes, send them to my email. Acting out, you know, any character that you think would be good in this film. So, you know, Palpatine, Mace Windu, Vader, any Jedi. We're going to have some female Jedi in there that survived Order 66. Young, old, we're going to have Padawans, we're going to have Masters. It doesn't matter. Someone says, this needs more time. 800 grand in a month going to be extremely difficult. Not really. Think about it. I have 1.1 million subs. If 8% of that, 9% of that donate the price of a movie ticket, we're there. We could hit that in a day. So, it's really not that far-fetched. I mean, each video gets, what, like 50,000 views within 12 hours to a day in this slow time of Star Wars. Then you guys each donate like 20 bucks. We're there. Simple. Like that's it. It's just a numbers game. It's just a numbers game. That's all it is. That's all it is. I mean, if 865,000 of you band together and donate $1, then you're there. If 1.1 million of you band together and donate like 90 cents or 80 cents, we're there. It's just a numbers game. So right now, as we only have 724 backers, but we just need to up that number, and then we'll reach goal. So this is the Canadian number. In America, yours might show differently, but it just changes into the fluctuation of the Kickstarter campaign. So, what about copyright? Well, this won't be for sale, and I won't be making money off of it. So, yeah, it'll be for free on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. It won't be YouTube Red or anything. It'll be free. If the film doesn't reach funding, will you read the script in a video? No, because I want this to reach funding. So I will not stop until it does. And if I have to try, you know, in 6 months, then I will. If I have to try again in a month, then I will. Because I believe in this, and I think it'll happen. We'll get to auditions later, but if you want to send in any, you know, particular talent you have as Vader, you know, voice or in, you know, real live action, just send a video of yourself or a voice clip of you as Mace Windu, you as Vader, you as a Jedi, a random Jedi. Because these Jedi, you know, we haven't seen them on film yet, so they could be, you know, whoever. They could be you. They're obviously going to have prosthetics and stuff on them, except for Mace and maybe, you know, a couple others. So, yeah. We're going to need Palpatine, we're going to need officers, we're going to need clones, and of course, Vader. Connor Lins, thank you for donating 125 bucks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, and I know you believe in this, and I know a lot of people believe in this, and I want to see this happen. So, I think I've been talking for about two hours now. I don't want to bore you guys. Do we need any Padawans? Yes, we do. You're a teen actor. Please notice me. Vincent Scott, I noticed you, bro. We need teen actors. We need Padawans. There are going to be people of all ages in this, so we need you. We need you. 100%. So once again, go to the Kickstarter link down below in the description. Your credit card will not be charged unless we hit funding. And that will only happen at the end of the 26 days. So even if we reach funding like in an hour, let's say, you know, which would be nice, you won't be charged until the Kickstarter is over. So that's 26 days to go. So I'm going to finish today's live stream, guys. I thank you all your support. We raised over $5,000 in this live stream for the fan film. I believe in you guys. I need you guys to believe in this. I need you guys to want this as much as so many of you do. And I need you to share it. Even if you can't donate, I need you to share it with everybody. I'm talking companies, friends, family, your dog, you know, whoever, wherever it is. Redditors, I need you now more than ever. I need you guys to band together. Even if you don't like my channel, I need you guys to believe in something that is bigger than all of us. I need you guys to come together and help something special happen. Because I believe in it. I know many of you believe in it. And I want to make a difference here in the Star Wars community. I want to create something truly powerful and truly special and something very moving. Not just a cool fight scene, but something very, very moving for us to enjoy. So with that said, I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for being a part of this. I thank you everyone who donated. All your super chats will go towards the Kickstarter. However, of course, YouTube takes, 30-40% chunk. So if you do want to donate, go to the Kickstarter link below, donate there, share the link with your friends and people who you think are influential in the Star Wars world. So until the next time, I thank you all, I love you all, and I appreciate every single one of you. Even those who don't donate, it doesn't matter. I thank you all for being a part of this, and the fact that we're even here today is something truly special in itself, whether we get funded or not, which I know we will. I believe we will. One day, one way or another, we will. Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome rest of your day. Whatever you're doing out there, please be safe, use good judgment, and of course, use the Force. So until the next episode of Star Wars Theory, which will be tomorrow, I wish you all an awesome day. And of course, now you guys are throwing in the super chats. Oh man, I was just about to end it. Okay, I would like to be referenced to my Gmod character, First Assault Gen Will. Okay, I didn't really understand what that meant, but Will Marlat says, I would like to be referenced for my Gmod character, First Assault Gen Will. All right, okay. $50 pledged. I love this idea. Good luck. Xenon, thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. You are what is changing. Look, everyone's donating right now. So if you want to be part of it, go in there right now and let's get on this. I've already donated a big amount and I'm going to donate more as we keep going. So let's just get into this. This is non-profit. This is just for the fans. All you Redditors, I need you. All you on Twitter, Instagram, band together. Use the Force, my friends. And together we can rule the galaxy. Yes. So that was like Vader and Palpatine. It kind of mixed up there. But hey, best of both worlds. So if you haven't checked out the project, go check it out. Link is in the description. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember, the Force will be with you. Always. See you guys. Thanks.